Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to show the 60-minute chart on the S&P 500 index, and here it is right here. We called the correction, and we said that we were going to get a big correction, and we did. We dropped from 2490.87 down here to 2437.4. That was a $52 reversal. And that was the big correction that we said was coming. Here is the video that we actually did. And basically, we told everybody there was going to be a big correction on August 6th of 2017. And it did live up to it big time. And the results are here. Now we're going to do the following. Here we have on the total volume on the strike price of the S&P 500 index options on 2465 on August 15th, 20,662 put options bought intraday. That is a super big intraday volume. And, after 35 years, I can tell you that's a record high in those purchases. Remember that this is the 915. It's a monthly strike price. That's 2465. August 16th, today, on the 2465 put option up here, there was 14,103 contracts traded at the September 15th monthly option expiration. August 15th and August 16th. The 2465 puts on August 15th. Record high intraday volume, 20,600 contracts. On the 15th and the 16th, on the next big 2-day total of that strike price, September 15th monthly option, 34,725 contracts. Big money is expecting a big drop. Record all-time buying call charts, put charts. 99% of option traders have never seen. Retail public has never seen call and put charts. Now we're on a 60-minute. We had a 52.87 drop. We got oversold. There was a gap that ran up here. Today on 8/16, they went ahead and they did another gap open up, and here was the high on this trade right here, right now. So today on the intraday high was 2474, and that is the high as of today, 2471. Now, on an intraday level, remember that that's the gap. That's the counter trend. So we've had the bigger reversal. This is what we call a counter trend. This was last week. This is this week. And we peaked up here. And I'm going to show on the 60-minute chart is defined as when we take the actual gap. When we take that gap and we go to the trend tool, you're going to see the gap, which was done on Monday of this week. They gapped it up, they ran it, they peaked it right here, and on the 60-minute, we can see that it sold down, and it did. And once again, we're going to show the following 60-minute, 2490, straight down. We were extremely overbought. This is the time of year where the easy money's been made for 2017. The earnings season is winding down and will continue on. The 2465 put, which had a huge breakout when we called that correction, and these contracts were down here at $17.32. They shot straight up to $47.80, and that was done on 8/10. Okay? And we're buying wholesale down here. So they gapped them down on Monday. They made record breakout up here. And this is the September 15th, 2465 put. chart on the S&P 500 index, and we're buying down here, okay? And we're totally deflated, and that's the 2465 September monthly 2465 put options. Here we have the September 15th monthly put options. 2470 is the strike price. And we had bought these, and they were 1847, and these contracts in 3 days, which was last week, went to $54. You're talking 650% gains and higher. So it's very, very important that you see exactly that we're buying down here. 20.7 was the low. They closed at 24.45, and we bought these contracts down here. We are extremely wholesale, okay? And there was a big breakout when we called that correction, a big drop back down to the wholesale price, and we own these. We have the 2475 puts, and they were wholesale. And I'm going to show you the record volume, 21,202 contracts. That is 915, 2475 put options. This is a put option chart. And the chart shows us exactly why we're buying. I mean, these people were buying in record numbers. 21,202 contracts traded. It's super big. That means that super big money is expecting another huge drop. And there is, and we're calling for that. We're calling for that drop. One thing I can be very clear about is that the open interest now is 75,557, and we bought wholesale down here. Record volume on the 2470 put option, 16,209 intraday traded. You want to talk about big money? That is super, super big money. Super big money. Take a look today, 2465 put had another 14,000 contracts traded intraday. That is huge money. And we're calling for another big drop in the S&P, and we'll show you exactly why. Record buying intraday. These are some of the biggest intraday put options that we have seen on an intraday level. Super big money is expecting a big fall in the S&P 500. And just remember, we called this trade before it ever happened. S&P 500 daily chart. You can see that big drop, 2490. It dropped 3 days last week, and we made a huge trade. We also did the following just for you. Here's what we told people last week. S&P 500 index, weekly, monthly charts, pullback, correction coming. And we told everybody, traders, investors, beware. And that we were going down. And we did this before the fact. And that's on the freeoptiontrader.com website. The daily chart has a reversal trend. Like I said, I showed you on the 60. And we ran right up here to the top where once we started this down move, and we went down here, and on a daily, on the S&P 500 index, they gapped it up here on Monday. And then they made that high yesterday at this resistance line. And this is a daily chart on the S&P 500 index. You can call it trendology, mathematical equations, and mathematical formulas. The 10-day is at 2475, and it still has a crossover. That 20-day, which we went up, 2469 is a red line. That's the 20-day. And this is the reversal trend, and we're at all-time major resistance levels. This is going to be another huge profits made. We're going to go down in September.